Hey Heavenlies, welcome back to Clip Artistry Heaven. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Lucille, and on this channel I show you how to create and sell digital products using the power of AI so you can grow your Etsy shop, your passive income, and your creative confidence. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here again. And if it's your very first time watching, you picked the perfect video to get started. Now, if you haven't heard yet, I run a $9 a month monthly membership called AI Prompt Heaven. Inside you get access to an entire vault of high quality prompts and exclusive tools to make designing faster and easier and more profitable. One of those tools that I created is called the Prompt Optimizer, and that's exactly what we're diving into today. I'm going to show you how, with just one word, you can use this tool and create a consistent clip art bundle that you can repeat over and over again for your Etsy shop. And by the way, if you want to know more about AI Prompt Heaven, just drop the word prompt in the comments below and I'll get you all the information that you need. All right, let's jump straight into my dashboard and I'll show you exactly how all of this works. So if you are an existing member of AI Prompt Heaven, this is what your dashboard will look like. The top section, you'll have the welcome videos just to welcome you and give you an overview of what the vault is all about, where you get what type of information, what our community looks like, and everything just to get you started. Just below that, you'll get the members stack tool, which is this page that we are currently on, and we are going straight into the prompt optimizer. Now, if I click on it, it will open in another page, and this is what the tool looks like. Before I show you how this tool works, let me take you to some of the designs that I've created yesterday while preparing for this video. So one of my favorite tools that I like to use for creating clip art, coloring pages, junk journals, digital stickers, or even to create my mock-ups for Etsy is called Artisly. Artisly is a one payment with lifetime access, which ranges from $49 to $147. That's right. So you pay once and you've got access to the system forever. If you are interested, please check out the link in my description of this video. I'd really appreciate your support. I am an affiliate and I will be getting an incentive or a reward from Artisly as a thank you. So it doesn't really matter which AI art generator you will use. I myself use 7 to 8 different systems during a month because I do speak on the topic of creating digital art with the power of AI, and it's very important for me to have access to the different systems because not all the members in my monthly community uses Artisly or uses MidJourney, Ideogram, etc. So these are some of the images. Again, with the use of one word, it created a consistent bundle of whatever that main word is or theme will be. So this was a pink cat, and it would give me everything, some variations with regards to a pink cat. This was based on a cake, and again, it will give me a consistent flow without me having to think about what should the cake look like. Should it be a full cake? Should it be a sliced cake? Should it be a cupcake? I don't have to think about all of that. All I am worried about is the fact that whatever the system generates, that it is consistent in terms of color as well as consistency in the visual output of whatever the bundle is about. This was black dog, and it gave me all of these. This was for banana. I didn't play too much with banana, but there's some bananas there and there's some banana pie over here. This was a cupcake, so it gave me some variations. This was a black baby. It gave me all of these. This was just baby over here. It gave me all of these. Pink banana. I tried pink banana and it gave me all of these. So you've got the hint of pink in the bananas, like there's a pink banana peel. This was a blue cat, so it gave me a little cat and sometimes 2 cats, but all blue, consistent. So that's the theme, right? And as a clip art designer, that is exactly what you need to go for. Nobody's going to buy a clip art bundle on Etsy that is just like random. People buy clip art because it follows a story. They either want to create a journal with the clip art, or they want to create a physical products, but they want a consistency in character. So there's a range of reasons, but the motivation to buy is because of the fact that the bundle is consistent. Color consistency as well as visual and art style consistency. So you really don't have, it doesn't have to happen in Artisly. It's just one of the systems that works for me. And these are just some of the outputs that I received yesterday. Again, with one word. I'll show you guys. I know it sounds hard to believe, but I'll show you guys in a minute. So let me go to MidJourney. I know a lot of you use MidJourney. Again, the pink cat situation. So that's what the output, that's what the system output for me. That's like a silhouette cat, pink cat. It's all pink cat vibes going on here. This was a cake, just like one worded cake. And that's what I got in terms of an output. This was apple. The keyword here was apple. So it gave me apple fritter donuts, apple, I don't know, what is that, an apple salad? This is an apple butter spread. And these are, some of the words are not words that I would ordinarily think of. Yes, I can go to ChatGPT and it's a great tool, but having used that method for a very long time, you do sometimes struggle with ChatGPT because the communication between what you want the image to look like and maybe how you are prompting it is not lining up. So the tool that I will show you now in a minute is set up for clip art, right? So it just removes a lot of the fluff and it gets straight to it, which is why you'll see the consistency in the output. So this is all apple turnover pastry, apple strudel slice, sorry. Just one word. I just used the word apple. The reason you see red apples, I think, on Artisly is because I just wanted to be more specific and tested, and it gave me a red apple. So not bad. This was a black woman, and it gave me all of this. And then the system just sort of gives you variations in terms of what's the woman doing. She's reading, she's waving, she's talking, she's smiling, she's reading a book, or she's on the phone. This was also a dog. Then I also, this, yeah. So chocolate, this is what it gave me for chocolate. It looks so appetizing, I must be honest, and strawberries. So just to show you, I want to take you to Creative Fabricus Studio Flow, which is also where I tested the pink cat. And again, it doesn't matter which system you use. You can use the prompt optimizer, which I'll show you in a minute, and just apply the prompts in various systems. There's Skittle, there's Ideogram, there's Playground, there's DALL-E. There's just so many systems, Flux, and the list just goes on. You can use ChatGPT for an example. So don't be too concerned with the system that you are using. If you do want the power just to use one word, what you really need is access to the $9 a month membership. So let's go straight over to the membership and to the tool, which is the prompt optimizer. And let's say, I don't know, let's go with banana. I didn't really fully explore banana yesterday, but so that's all you do. Banana, choose your art style, whether it's hand-drawn, cartoon, minimalist. If none of these interest you, you can just add your art style over here. You do have to select a color palette or a color selection. You can either say, give me 3 colors, random colors, give me no colors, give me custom colors. You can then go and choose the colors that you want in your output, and then just choose the palette. Just choose your hex code, your color combinations for the 3. I like to go with no color because the AI that will generate will just lean into the fact that the system knows a banana is yellow, right? But if you want something more custom-made, then you use the color combinations, or you can just do give me 3 colors, right? So I'll go with no color. As you scroll down, you need to select a background. So I go with a white background. I know some people go with transparent. You can even do a gradient. You can do a checkered background, you can do a dotted, or there's just like whatever, right? So you can, or maybe what I should do is just add some additional colors. Here's what I should do is just add additional backgrounds, but typically what happens for clip art designers, they want it on a white or a transparent background, right? So I'll just leave it on white. You then can click on variation, so you can go, I only want 5 prompts, or you can say I just want to generate a single prompt, right? So if you choose a number here, then you can click on generate variations. You've also got the add suggested tags, which is at the bottom. So it will give you 12 or 13 Etsy tags. And if you're selling on your digital, your private store, you can also, for SEO Google rankings, you can also copy these tags. If you click on these tags, you can copy them all and just drop it into your system, right? So I want to be back to the prompts. So I've chosen 5 prompts, and you will see here each prompt is different, starting with the main subject, which is banana, and then it will just add some variations. Muffin in tray, banana oatmeal breakfast, banana with peanut butter, banana with fritters, right? So you can copy all, and it will all be copied, right? And then you can just start pasting it. So what I like to do is, to avoid the back and forth, I copy all. I will go to, let's say, MidJourney, okay, paste, and then I just go to, I'll cut that one, and then I'll go to prompt number 3, cut it, and so the promise here is you only need one word, right? And the word here is banana, okay? And then I just cut. So this is just like a pro tip for to avoid the back and forth. Okay, so that's number 4, I think, or number 4, yeah, and then the last one. Okay, so while that's running, we can go back to the prompt optimizer. If you're happy with you can generate again, right? So you can go again. You'll see now it's pudding and popsicles and milkshake and whatever. You can copy it again. So let's copy all, go back to, maybe let's go to Artisly. Okay, I like to use AI Art Illustrator. And the one I like the most here is the watercolor inspired digital style. And I do the same thing here. So prompt 1, I cut these out, I generate 2. Okay, I like to go on the last one, click regenerate. Okay, paste. And then from 3 down, I do 2 again, generate. Then same process, right? 3, cut. Go back, paste. So you can go up to 4. I just don't think it's necessary. The system is pretty good in following instructions. So let's just do the last one, paste, 2, and generate. So while we wait for that, let's go to MidJourney and let's see what MidJourney has come up with. So these are your 5 prompts. Banana yogurt on a white background. I don't know how to say that. So I'll avoid that word. Watercolor clipart of banana fritters fried on white background. So that's fried bananas over there. Watercolor clipart of banana with peanut butter on white background. I don't know, that looks weird. So let me see if I can try this prompt in Artisly and see what is the outcome. Prompt number 2, clipart of banana oatmeal breakfast. So that looks delicious and healthy. And then the first one is a clipart of banana muffins in a tray, and I think it came out beautifully. So what typically we would do, once I've got enough designs that is consistent in this nature, I would then make up a bundle of anything between 25, 30, sometimes even 40 and beyond of consistent clip art designs, which is centered around banana. and that is the output. So now normally you would do this with ChatGPT. If you don't know how to prompt ChatGPT well, which is a massive problem in my community, and just in general, if you're starting out with prompt engineering, there's a way that you have to prompt for anything, whether it is financial prompts, art, for designs, for images, for blogging. You need to be good with prompting so that you can get the correct output. Otherwise, even with the power of AI, you can still be wasting a lot of time in trying to get the system to do what it needs to do for you, right? So I just want to use that one prompt and see in Artisly what it is. Wow, look at these outputs. Look at these outputs. So let's go back and let's just check prompt number one, because that banana one really looked a bit funny with the peanut butter. In the meantime, I'll go back to the prompt optimizer. Once you're happy, you've got your full set. Like I said, you can keep on generating. Otherwise, if you're happy, you can just click on clear. It will clear everything for you, and you can now go, let's say blueberry, okay? Watercolor, no colors for me. You can, that's entirely up to you, right? White background and a single prompt. If you just want a single prompt, okay, that's the one prompt. Or you can say, I want 5 variations and then generate the 5. Okay. So let's copy all. Let's go back to Artisly and look at the banana. So it kind of did the same thing. I don't know. Maybe we should have said sliced peanut butter. Let's say sliced banana. So to regenerate, let's read the prompt. Watercolor clipart of sliced banana, but it won't say sliced because it's not an adjective that we included in the prompt optimizer. So you can still add sliced banana with peanut butter on white background on brown bread, let's say. So, okay, let's do that. And then we go back. Oh, let me just do the 5. Let's do this. Okay, do that. 2, go back. And this is number 5 to generate. So I leave it on 1 by 1 dimensions because I sell my clipart in a square. That's entirely up to you of how you want to sell it, but that's typically how people sell clip art, which is like a square shape, right? So these are the banana outputs. This is still the same. I thought this one was going to come out differently, but this is banana ice cream. This is a banana tree, banana milkshake. I think it came out very nicely. Popsicle over here, and what is this? Banana pudding. Looks delicious, right? Let's go to the blueberry. So we've just got a couple of blueberry designs, and then here, blueberry in a basket. Okay, I think the bananas came out very well, sliced. So just by a simple word addition, 2, sliced banana and brown bread, 3 words technically. It changed the whole funny looking banana with peanut butter spread on the peel of the banana, which is what we didn't want, right? So you still have the freedom to play around with your prompts without wasting too much time. I mean, that wasn't really difficult. Okay, so these are some beautiful designs. I can see this on like for a journal, again, a themed journal, and then you can just recreate and keep on generating blueberry themed designs, right? So let's go chocolate cake, watercolor, no colors, white, and let's generate 5 again. let's do 2. So this is the long way that I'm taking now, different way, copy and paste, copy and paste. So third one, okay, copy and paste. Fourth one, 2, and oh, too many. Too many requests. Chill. Okay, it's still generating. Let's go with the last one, and then we'll do one more example, and that will be the end for the video. If you've got any questions, please ask in the comment section. I answer all of them myself, so happy to respond. Just copy, go back. So I think I went just a little bit too fast for the system, and it gave me the too many requests. Okay, so this is the chocolate cake, 5 prompts, all consistent, all visually appealing, aesthetically pleasing, absolutely worth putting it into your bundle and selling it on Etsy. I think they came out beautifully. So that's the output, 1 word, in some cases 2 words, but it just depends on what your main theme is. I'll do one more example. Let's go clear. Let's go back to the top. It's an Asian woman. So again, like 2 words, but it's just because the main theme is woman, and I just want to be specific with Asian woman, right? So I'll click watercolor, no colors, white. You are free to play with the different art styles and different backgrounds, right? This is just what I need for my business. So I will go 5, generate, and I'll copy all, and we can go back to Artisly. Okay, let's go here. To generate, go back, paste, cut, and then the 5th and final one. Okay, now let's scroll up, and this is your Asian lady doing all sorts of different movements, facial expressions, consistent for a bundle. Copy and paste. You can go back, you can generate variations. You'll see it will keep changing movements and what she's doing, studying, reading, drinking coffee, walking on the ocean, eating, right? 2, and that is really it. 1 word that you need. In the prompt optimizer, you can generate as many as you need, and this way it saves you time. It saves you, you know, trying to think of what to design. And that's just one tool. There are many other tools in the AI prompt heaven, which helps you speed up with other things. So I've just showed you one way to help you overcome, okay, I don't feel like thinking about a whole theme. And there's some other things, right? So there's coloring pages, there's a product planner, which there is a video that explains all of these tools in one sitting. And we are already busy with the second version, so you'll soon see Members Tool Stack version 1, version 2, version 3. So as I'm thinking of ways how to make the process of selling digital products easier, better, faster for you, I will keep on adding tools and making this vault something that you use in your business to help you become successful with Etsy. So before I go, let me just look at the final output. So it was all about knitting. Let's see. A watercolor clip art of Asian woman knitting colorful scarf on a white background, and that's exactly it. So you've got the knitting, you've got the wool. I don't know where your needles are here, but again, I think it's such a time saver. These are beautiful. Please let me know what you guys, please look out for things like this. You still have to check your art as much as I'm trying to make the process easier for you. There's like, you've still got quality control to do, right? So this is the end of the video. I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you hope, especially if you don't know how to create consistent bundles. Again, if you're not a member of Artisly, I would, if you are thinking of joining the digital product business market, like if you want to enter that type of business, then this is a good product, especially due to the fact that you don't have monthly fees. But both the links to AI Prompt Heaven and Artisly will be in the description. And I think I'm going to leave it there. If you've got questions, let me know. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.